what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? Time for straight shoot. Hey, look, the clip full and we shooting it straight. Every tuned in, wait to 8. Break fast. This podcast is one for the books. If you think the verse clean, watch out for the hook. Freeze. I heard Keys gon' spark that tip. With Lean and Frank G, you know they talk that shit. John Q and Dre know exactly what to say. The code at Course and Steph and Clay. Straight shooting. Subscribe, like, and share. We on every platform. I promise we everywhere. Straight shooting. We straight shooting. We straight shooting. We straight shooting.
What up, though?
What up, though, Detroit?
What up? What the fuck up?
Welcome to the Str8 Shootin
you
podcast, the number one podcast in the city of Detroit. I am Dr. motherfucking E.
Gym Animal John Q and this bitch. What up?
Frank G.
And this your girl Keys. What's up, Detroit?
What up, though?
And we got Teresa Morris in the building. That's our guest
what
for
up,
the day.
though?
The owner of Ambitious Boutique.
Yeah, she like, what up, though?
Right.
Oh, no.
So,
You going in tonight?
we gonna get into an interview with Teresa in a little bit. But y'all know how we do each and every week. How was y'all motherfucker weekend?
I missed the meeting.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
miss
we
the
know you
meeting.
missed a meeting.
But the reason why I missed the meeting, since y'all trying to go in.
Because the drunk ain't shit. No, I'm playing.
I was up. I was actually just up just late. And by the time we went to sleep, I didn't go to sleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, I was drinking. I was at my house. My friend came over. I hadn't seen her in a long time. And we was drinking. My friend, her son was killed to gun violence.
Oh, damn.
About a year and a half ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He was shot by I think somebody was like 15 or something like that. I think the boy was 14 or 15.
Damn, my condolences.
So
man.
you know,
That's
it
some
was just
bullshit.
good talking to her because I remember being pregnant. Her being pregnant. I remember, you know, our friends keeping him and keeping my son. So I got a chance to just sit back and just talk to her.
Yeah.
Right.
Me. So I got to drinking and all that stuff, and next thing you know, I ain't wake up till like after the meeting. So,
Oh, nigga.
other than that, my weekend was cool. I kept everybody's kids as well this weekend. So
Okay.
they wore me off. I dropped off everybody's kids today. So I'm kid free.
So you was playing nanny, huh?
I was
Auntie and
definitely
shit.
playing
Okay.
auntie,
All
nanny. I had to pop a couple kids, all that.
Old ass Auntie Keys.
That's right.
Right. Auntie Key.
Yeah, she'll pop you. I'll pop your kids. Too.
Hey, look, hey, Frank, she probably was making some of them big ass mama burgers and
I was.
shit.
I did. I made some mama burgers. I made all of that. Because we not going getting no
Brontosaurus ass.
fast food.
You
We
know
gonna
your
cook.
ass was making some hot dogs.
Hell no, my kids hate dogs. Look, you know what? My kids bougie as hell. Them niggas will not eat a fucking hot dog. They will turn their nose up at a hot dog. I used to fuck hot dogs up. I don't eat them now.
Used to fuck hot dogs.
But they
too.
like, ew, like we don't eat hot dogs.
Pork and
like,
beans and hot dogs.
We
shit.
ate that, and I'm like, what's wrong with that? They won't eat
Yeah,
that.
I would never eat pork and beans and
Not
hot dogs.
now,
no
hell
more.
no.
I mean,
But as a kid, I
Shit,
did.
unless
yeah,
it
well, I
was
was a
some
kid,
survival
but
shit.
I have a story why I wouldn't eat them.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that shit till this day.
I mean, yeah. I
I
mean,
like
it's one
it
of those
now.
hood
Listen,
meals.
I would eat it, but I'm gonna tell y'all the story. My homeboy Tendo.
Oh, yeah,
he,
see?
you know, he had some chicks, and they stayed on
Told
the
this
east
story.
side.
Yeah.
And he like, man, come on, man, let's go on over here to these chicks' house, whatever. So we get over there and shit, whatever, right? So the mom there, whatever, and you seen the roaches on the wall and shit. So you all like motherfuckers like this.
It was roaches on the wall.
Yeah, it was roaches on the wall and shit, right? So they like the chicks like, y'all leave. She get ready to go to work and come back in like 15 minutes. So we leave and shit. We come back. So we in there. So it was like a chick for each one of us. Like we off talking to the chick to the side or whatever. So the chick I'm talking to, we in the kitchen and shit. And she
happened?
fixing pork and beans and hot dogs, right? It was a roach in the pork and beans and hot dogs. She grabbed the spoon, took that motherfucker out, threw it out, and then kept
Flick
on
that
stirring the bitch.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
serious?
hell no. I would cuss that nigga out like, man, what the fuck? You do
So it was a roach in there, and she took it and flicked
She
it out and
flicked
kept.
that and
Like
kept
the way-
mixing that shit
like
like it
that
wasn't
sh-
nothing.
like that shit
Like she was
happens
used to
all
the
the
shit. Like it
time.
was nothing.
She was used to it, and
Yeah.
I had some cousins like that. Like they was like, cause you know it was some. y'all know y'all got to probably agree with this. Some of your dirtiest cousins was the funnest houses to go over.
Not my cousin.
Because they mamas let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was always fun to go to the ghetto house.
Yeah.
Right.
But the only disclaimer that I didn't like about going to the ghetto houses was the roaches.
Yeah.
But I know my cousins, when I used to go to their house, they had roaches. They used to name the roaches. Like, that's Susie right there. That's Quentin right there on the wall.
Hey,
like,
look,
there was no fucks given.
I had a homeboy and shit. He had roaches at his crib and shit, right? So I'm over his house and shit one day, and I'm sitting on the couch and I see this big ass roach on the wall. So I'm trying not to be all obvious and shit. And I keep looking up and shit. So my man, he like, dog, what you looking at? I'm like, nothing. Shit, I was just, I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye. His auntie was like, no, he ain't. He looking at that big ass roach. I'm like, well, since you put it out there, I was looking at that motherfucker.
Right.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
Roaches is a thing of the past now.
No, I heard people still got them.
Shit.
Still probably got them bitches.
Shit, bed bugs and killed roaches.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing as roaches no more. Them bed bugs and
it
them
was.
roaches obsolete.
Yeah,
stand
okay, but no,
none of that
if y'all had to pick, would you rather have bed bugs or roaches?
Neither.
No, you gotta pick one.
Neither.
You gotta pick one. Pick one. If y'all
I'm
rather have
sorry.
bed bugs or roaches, which one
I'm
if you had to
sorry.
choose?
I would sleep in my car.
But
I'm
you
not
gotta
fucking
pick
with.
one.
I ain't picking none of them. I'm sorry.
If you
That's just
had
a
a book
unreal
to your
fucking-
head and somebody said bed
can't
bugs
fucking
or
If I had
roaches,
to, I think I had to take roaches.
I'm gonna take roaches.
Yeah,
Because the
I
bed
don't
bug
know.
will
Yeah,
gonna
the
fuck
motherfuckers-
your ass
You
up.
can't get rid of
And
either
you
one
can't-
of them.
And them motherfuckers
you
carry
can't.
diseases. They bite you and
they
shit.
bite you and
Yeah.
shit. They all in your bed and they sucking you alive and shit. If
I ain't
had to
negotiating with neither one of them motherfuckers.
pick, he just gonna die. They
Fuck
said,
that.
Q, you gotta pick one right now. You die. He gonna say neither and just
Shit,
die.
I'll be a dead motherfucker then. Cause I ain't fucking with, hey, look, I'll be a dead motherfucker. I ain't fucking with neither one of them nasty motherfuckers, man. I can't fuck with no bugs, man.
Q, would you eat a Spam sandwich?
I would.
Fuck no.
See, that's what I
Hey,
meant.
look. Hold on.
I don't either, but if I had to,
What's the circumstance? If it's World
Right.
War III around this bitch,
Hell yeah, you gonna
hell
eat it.
yeah.
Hell yeah, you
got no
gonna
choice.
eat it.
Shit, hey, look, I might have to fucking round and eat a roach to survive.
Shit, I'm good at twisted.
But what you? Oh, go
So
ahead.
that was
go
it for
ahead.
your
That was
weekend?
it for me.
Okay.
What did I do for the weekend, man? Friday I was at the store. Saturday, what the fuck did I do Saturday? Man, my mind be all over the fucking place. I do not remember what the fuck I did Saturday.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nigga.
That's fucked up, ain't it?
Oh,
I know Sunday I was up here. We had a casting call for Voice of the City.
Yeah, you didn't ask me if I could be part of that. I told you I wanted to act.
You already in this shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, you got lines. I came
Y'all
up here and
wanna be
looked at
an
some of the
actress,
lines and
y'all.
shit.
You wouldn't have made the casting call. You was drunk. What you talking about?
You wouldn't have been able to
Right,
make
you
the
couldn't even
casting
make the
call,
beat.
motherfucker. Well, you wouldn't even make the beat.
I mean, I could have got celebrity status. Something.
Yeah, okay. But damn, what? Now y'all got me thinking, what the fuck did I do
Another damn
Saturday?
thing.
Shit.
It wasn't
yeah,
nothing
nigga.
important.
All
If
right,
you can't
it
remember.
couldn't have been too important and shit. I was at the store. I went to the store. And then I had a meeting with a couple stores and shit for the vodka. And then that was about it. I ain't do shit after that.
When did
So,
you go to the whatchamacallit that we gonna announce and shit?
What?
To the
Oh, yeah, but it wasn't a-
Didn't you go
yeah.
this weekend?
Oh, that wasn't this weekend.
That
That
was
was
last-
during the week.
Oh, okay.
okay.
My
That
bad.
was
My
last
bad.
week.
I ain't want to say no. Okay,
Yeah, no,
because
that
I'm
was
gonna let
last
you
week. That
announce
wasn't
it,
this
but-
weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, shit. My weekend went down there like Dre's. I mean, I remember a little bit, but it wasn't nothing spectacular and shit. I ain't do too much and shit. I did get like some more equipment for some of the stuff that I be for like my business and stuff like that, and shit, went out to eat, and that was pretty much about it. Just chilled and shit. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do some more music and shit this weekend, but I wasn't feeling none of that shit. So I made about 3 beats and cut all that shit off. I ain't saved
It'd be
nothing.
like that sometimes.
Yeah, no, I do that
It'd
shit
be
all
like
the
that
time.
sometimes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So other than that, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Frank?
Shit.
No skating? You ain't gonna skate or
Shit.
nothing?
You ain't go skating?
I did. I went skating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
of
we
course
do
I
that.
did. I did my usual Friday, Saturday.
Frank, you gotta teach my kids how to skate.
Bring them.
Oh, yeah.
No, for real, you gotta teach them
Bring
how
'em.
to skate.
I was gonna
Because
take-
I can't do it because I don't want to fall.
Well, my
Skating
son.
shit.
I was
Yeah,
going to
not
take
fall.
him.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Skating
fall.
shit.
That's part of the
I
Yeah,
don't
game.
that's part of the shit. Yeah.
If you don't want to fall, don't skate.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I won't skate. I don't want to fall.
Don't. I was gonna take my son skating Saturday, but he changed his mind. He didn't want to go.
Okay.
So I go all over looking for these LeBrons that he
shoes?
wanted
Oh, the
for
shoes?
kids.
Okay.
Yeah, because his birthday is this Saturday.
Okay,
So
okay.
he wants LeBrons, and we were giving him a party Sunday with his cousin.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I went to Southland, Fairlane. After that, I was wore the fuck out. I'm like, I wanted to go hang out. No, I'm too
Nah,
damn
you-
tired.
Did you find the motherfuckers online and see if you
no,
got?
I found them. I found them at Fairlane.
Oh, okay.
You did?
At Foot Locker with the worst customer service.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's Fairlane.
Them kids
Listen,
won't do shit but
Fairlane
look
ain't,
at
hey,
you.
look, Fairlane ain't fair.
Listen, you cannot pay me to go shopping in Fairlane. I absolutely think I am too good to be in Fairlane.
Yeah, because
That's
just
when,
look
that's
at
when you
you.
can
I'm
call
like
me a
10 minutes
bougie
away,
bitch.
and
I'm
I'll
not
be
going
like,
in there. I don't give a fuck what they
cool.
sell. I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
It is
That's
so
gonna be the
ghetto
next
in there
mall
for
to
me.
get closed and
Yeah,
shit.
they need to.
Yep.
I don't even know why they got people in there. They look at you and turn their back like
Yeah.
these.
Right.
We
But
said, I
the-
thought y'all was trying to sell
Like you
some
can
shit.
help yourself.
Yeah, help yourself.
But these motherfucking kids want to raise. They want 15, 16 cents and don't even want to work and do shit. They look at you like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
They look at you like, get the fuck up out of here.
Right, basically like
You
I'm not
irritate
helping
me.
you and shit.
Like you
That
need
kinda
to get
thing.
your foot measured. It's a measure right on there.
Right.
You know, just let me know what size it is.
Can you tell me, is that 13 or 13 and a half? I don't even know,
I ain't even
dog.
sure,
I don't
man.
even, I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Say, let me eye
Can you
your
go
shit.
check, motherfucker?
Right,
Shit.
right.
Let
So,
me eye your shit.
so yeah, that was pretty much it. And then, you know, Sunday I tried to rest, you know, but that shit don't happen.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
you know when you got kids, that shit ain't happening.
It ain't.
All right.
Yeah, so that was it.
Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So this is the part of the show. We're gonna do with our segments, right? I mean,
We didn't even ask
sponsors.
We
Tesla.
gotta,
Oh, shit,
yeah, we
shit.
missing a lot. It's a lot going on here.
Oh, yeah,
First of
yeah.
all, we need to be asking our guests. How was your weekend, girl? What
My
you do this
bad.
weekend?
It was good. Just
Yeah.
slow. What did I do? I went out to dinner with my brother. And
Okay.
That was it. It was just like a chill weekend for
Right.
a change.
Was somebody's birthday or something?
No,
or-
just my brother. He just want to be. He usually like just to hang around me. So
Are you
we
close
just
to your
hanging
brother?
out. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. It's 7 of us, so
Okay,
yeah, I'm
okay.
close with all my siblings for the most part.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
what's up.
yeah. So that was it. I had a pretty chill weekend, just
Okay.
chilling out around the house.
That's
That's
what's
cool.
up.
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny because really ain't nobody really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
That monkeypox got me scared.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fuck around. Listen.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all one more question.
Oh shit!
If y'all had to pick between catching, y'all gotta pick. If y'all gotta pick between catching fucking chlamydia or monkeypox, which one would it be?
Chlamydia.
Which one? You
Chlamydia.
gotta pick one.
I'm taking monkeypox.
What?
No.
Nigga, I'm taking chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
Fuck that.
All
I'm taking
day.
chlamydia all day.
The
That
monkeypox
shit
gonna go away
nasty.
too. All
But
that
it's gonna
shit
leave marks.
nasty.
It leave nasty marks and shit all on you. Ugh, your
Not
skin got
necessarily.
holes all
Hold
on it.
on. Do you know the origin of monkeypox before you pick monkeypox? Monkeypox is
Preach.
a male-on-male disease.
Oh,
It comes male-on-male
Then
contact.
how the fuck
Yeah.
women be getting that shit then?
Because
I guess
probably
they're
the
basically...
bisexual is giving it to him or something. I don't know. But I do know it
It has,
is.
to, it has
it
to
is-
come from like male sexual contact, and I
Absolutely.
think what happens is if you come in contact, I'm taking chlamydia all
I'm
day.
taking chlamydia
and
all
white
day.
on
Give me a shot and it go away.
It-
I don't want monkeypox.
I'm playing Q on this one. Just shoot the shit out of me. I'm not taking either one.
For real, dude. Like,
So what about you, Q?
shit, he already took my shit. He already took my shit.
Okay, what about you?
Shit.
You gotta pick
Shoot
one.
me. I don't know too much about either one of them.
no.
Y'all are some
Give you a shot and the
bullshit.
shit go.
Hey, listen.
What about monkeypox? Come
Hey,
on,
listen.
now. You got shit growing on you.
So-
Hey, listen,
So-
Keys. That'll be the day I become an ancestor. You know what I
So
mean?
wait a minute.
Shit.
I'm the only one here that's been to Herman Kiefer.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm the only motherfucker that's
Been down there and shit. Far as my,
Get my
far
birth
as
certificate.
right,
That
far as
was
my
the-
birth.
Herman Kiefer was built to clear up chlamydia and gonorrhea and shit like that.
Listen, I remember
That's
I was
what that was.
Hold on,
I
hey.
was so embarrassed because I was just there to get my birth certificate.
Right.
But
Hey.
it's so many people there. You don't know who they're for.
Hey, Keys.
It's so uncomfortable.
Hey, look, not Mr. I put 2 rubbers on.
Shit.
Oh, we see where you get it from now.
Here's what's so bad. I had a girl checking me out when I was at Herman Kiefer. I'm like, bitch, we both burning.
I guess she was like, shit, we both here for the
Right.
same
Same
shit.
thing.
Like, we can
Once you clear up,
But that's
Hey, what you say? Once you clear, I'm
if
clear.
you there for your birth certificate, everybody that with the burning people all sitting next to the people
Right,
with the birth
yeah.
certificate. So
Yeah.
you don't know if you didn't get your birth certificate.
Right,
And
yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I had to go down there and
That shit
shit
was
for when I got
embarrassing
married
as
in
hell,
2000 and shit.
Yeah,
I
that
had to
shit
give
was
me a new
embarrassing as hell.
It
motherfucking
is embarrassing.
birth certificate
So
and
when
shit
they
for my
call
marriage.
name,
Yeah.
I'm loud as fuck. Like, yeah, I just need to get my birth certificate. Just listen, okay.
Yeah,
He said, I ain't burning, just birth certificate,
They
please.
come out and be like, "Who's here for birth certificate?" Out first,
Right,
right,
like,
right.
shit, me.
Right.
Here's the worst
Absolutely.
part. Women never want to admit that they burned you or they got that
Oh
shit.
yeah, absolutely not.
Because when I
got
call
a
old
friend that
girl,
would-
I'm like, I wasn't with nobody else. Your ass gave that shit to me. I ain't been doing shit. Bitch, you lying like a motherfucker.
He says,
I should have went, I want my birth certificate and I got chlamydia.
He and both lines jumping back and forth and shit.
he said,
I
move.
got 2 birds with 1 stone in this bitch.
He said, move over, bacon. I got sizzling.
So yes, I would take chlamydia way over
I would
monkeypox
too, Frank.
and a
I
high.
would too,
Yeah,
Frank.
I don't
I'm
think
with
I'm
you on that
taking either
one.
one.
Because they hit me with a shot and gave me some antibiotics.
That's it.
I was good to go 2 days later. Like shit.
Man.
You can't go out with. That's embarrassing to have monkeypox. Like, I never want to talk to you again if you catch me. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. You are a fucking disgusting human being for having that shit.
You know what
The
else
fuck
is
did you do
coming
to
back?
get it?
Polio.
Yeah, now that's not funny because you know polio caused a lot of people to be disfigured, including my
But according to them, they had wiped that shit ever since COVID came out.
all this shit been
All the
coming back
diseases
out.
want to
shit.
reclaim their
Yeah,
throne.
because
Ain't
they
that a
fucking
bitch?
they man that shit. We
Yeah.
know what it is.
Because, man, just look into the pharmaceutical companies,
talk about they
man.
found it in
Look
their
how much
water.
money
Get the
they
fuck
making
out
off
here.
all this shit.
Yep.
And you can see in shit who the fucking shit benefited, like, far as they campaigns. Who motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Donald Trump.
No, it was
that ain't
Obama.
Donald Trump.
It was Obama and motherfucking Biden and shit who took a ton of money on their
From that
motherfucking
shit.
campaign
Yeah.
shit from the pharmaceutical companies.
I'm sure both of them had chlamydia, so they got a birth certificate at the same time.
Mike man still probably got that shit. That's why he falling off bikes and shit.
Right. All right, so
Shit
let's
that fried his brain.
You know what I'm gonna do though? Next bitch that burn me, I'm gonna get a monkey to throw her ass over there.
Get a monkey to beat her about the
Hell
fucking
yeah.
ass.
all right, so let's get to the sponsors. All right.
All right, today's episode of the Straight Shootin Podcast is sponsored by Drasan Fashion. You can find Drasan at 3031 West Grand Boulevard, Suite 180. If you're looking for one of a kind pieces, custom pieces, just by Drasan Fashion, you can come down and check us out. We're open from 10 to 6 every day except for Tuesdays and Saturdays. We close at 4. So come down, check us out. 3031 West Grand Boulevard, Suite 180. We also sponsored by Monte Vista Vodka. You can find Monte Vista at Distillery inside in Livonia on 96 at Inkster Road. It's a bar where you can taste the different flavors of Monte Vista that's currently not for sale. If you wanna get a bottle of Monte Vista right now, reach out to the Facebook or Instagram pages. Let us know. We'll get it to you. Currently, they're not in the stores. They will be very soon. We'll let y'all know when it is. We're also sponsored by Distillery. Distillery is a bar that's located in Livonia, Michigan. Go there and check them out. Karaoke Thursdays. They're going to have Comic Fridays coming up soon. Go check it out, and you can taste all them flavors of Monte Vista while you at it. We also are sponsored by the Inn on Ferry Street. We don't currently have the flyer right now. We have issues with it. But the Inn on Ferry Street, 84 East Ferry Street, Detroit, Michigan. It's a hotel just within Mansions. Go make sure y'all go check them out. We're actually doing our 50th show September the 13th there.
So y'all gonna be
Everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited.
It's gonna be off the hook, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all come check it out. We have flyers and everything up soon.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
And we're also sponsored by
Gym Animal Muscle Gang Enterprises LLC. So if you're looking for the best personal trainer, that would be me. If you're looking to look fly as far as in some workout apparel, I got that too. And if you're looking for the best, say, health and wellness supplements when it comes to weight loss, detox, and so forth, holla at me at gamg.shop and also gamg str8.firstfitness.com. And I'll get you together. And also, I will be starting back some basic boot camp classes September 3rd.
I'm joining.
Which will be probably about like 7 to 7:30 Wednesday night. And then also Sunday morning, either at 10 or 10:30 in the morning. I just got to verify some things. So check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I will be posting some flyers and stuff like that with all the information. Classes will be probably like $15 each class. I will have packages and so forth. So you'll be able to go ahead and tie in for the whole month for a cheaper price and stuff like that for the overall. And yes, you know, so instead of saying back to school, back to the basics. So I will be, like I said, doing back to the basic boot camp classes, you know, so come holler at me, you know what I'm saying? And we are also sponsored by
Premium Haul Logistics LLC. So I've been telling y'all for the, you know, probably the last couple months that I'm hiring, but I really need people to start sharing and kind of passing up the information because I desperately need at least 2 to 4 drivers. Now the perks of being a truck driver for me is you really get to create your own schedule. So a lot of people keep asking, like, well, what is the hours going to be like? Like, you create your own schedule. I have access to the load board. You tell me what you want to do, and you work the shit so you can get paid. So if you're interested in working for Premium Haul Logistics, please hit me up on my email at Amber, A-M-B-E-R, Kia, K-E-Y-A, 85@gmail.com.
all right.
And let's not forget.
And let's not
Look here.
forget.
Also sponsored by
Chlamydia, gonorrhea, monkeypox,
Monkey bump.
roaches or bed bugs. Keep your balls fresh.
Fresh balls.
Fresh ball spray. I went out there this week to fix my car in 90-degree heat, but you know what? My balls was fresh.
The ball.
ball spray.
We also got for the ladies fresh titty spray.
Fresh titty spray.
Keys came running up here out of the elevator, but you know what? Her titties, they were dry as a board. Am I right, Keys?
Yeah, so if you look what they have, they got fresh mango, sweet peppermint, strawberry, lemon lime. We even got fried chicken flavor.
For the fat girls, we got Buffalo Wild Wings.
Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that banana pudding too.
And a taco is coming soon.
Shout out to the man that I just smelled at the gas station up the street. That nigga needed that shit bad.
Man.
That nigga
All right.
smelled like piss and balls.
And we got Peach Cobbler coming. Peach Cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
He needed fresh ass spray.
So don't forget to get your fresh ball spray.
Fresh ball spray and fresh titty spray. Coming soon, fresh ass spray. All right. So, what we doing, man? Hey, look, who we got shot
Shot
today? Oh my god.
Shout out today.
Oh shit, man! I can't
So
stop laughing.
I got I want to toast to everybody.
I got a
in
few
here.
of them. Oh yeah.
I want to
shout out.
shout out on all of us that's with the entrepreneurial spirit, all our
Go.
businesses.
Yeah.
I wish all of us success.
And I love y'all.
all right.
Everybody in
I love y'all
here
so
that got
much.
what they got going on.
Yeah.
I wish everybody success.
Yes.
Because we are like kind of rare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For all of us to be focused on doing something and getting everything up and going.
Yeah.
And so I just want to salute y'all because
Aw,
Salute, bro.
you know.
absolutely.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Want to give a shout out or a shout out today. Y'all know my mom was in a really terrible accident January 19. She, became
Can't even say
Here,
it.
I'm gonna just say paralyzed because I can't think of another word.
Quadriplegic.
But, yeah.
I got you.
But her birthday was Sunday.
Okay, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
like,
birthday.
Happy birthday to my
Yeah.
mom. The fact that she's still, she's
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah.
You know, she's not in the best condition, but
Okay.
she made it.
But she got through
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all right. Just a little bit more time. She gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And then also, hey, look, down my way. Don't put y'all shit down yet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, yesterday was my Auntie Connie and my Uncle Larry's birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday,
Right.
Happy
And then on a sober note or whatever, I just want to say shout out to my siblings and everybody that knew, my dad. So tomorrow will be like his 7th year that he had passed. So tomorrow gonna be a little gonna say a little rough, but you know what I'm saying. I will be having some lunch for the old dude, so you know what I'm
Shout out
saying.
to your
Hey,
father.
rest in peace, Big Hop.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying.
rest in
So
peace.
Definitely.
sure.
we miss him. You know what I'm saying. So all right,
And my son's birthday is
and
Saturday.
then your
Okay.
and,
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
all
Happy
right.
birthday to Frank's
Yep,
son.
and Frank's son's birthday is Saturday. All right.
Luckily, we didn't
Happy
actually
birthday.
have shots because we'd be fucked up right
I
now.
know.
Man.
All them
That
times.
was
For sure.
Definitely.
So now we about to hop into the shooting the shit segment.
All right. It's time to shoot the shit. The Straight Shootin podcast. Yo, so on the shooting the shit segment today, we have on August the 10th. We have from the Business Today site, Japan's government resigns. They quit in its entirety. It's reported. So it says the entire Japanese government has resigned to a government reshuffle, which was supposed to be carried out in early September next month, but now due to the mention to accelerate the promotion of the new prime minister's Fumio Kishida economic concept of new capitalism. The need to take action due to rising food and fuel prices, which is, of course, inflation, what everybody is having now, the prime minister decided to speed up the reshuffle and proceed to process in the process in the government. All right. So the newly prime minister, his approval ratings prior to this was tumbling and everything. Okay, so he was being scrutinized for his connections with pretty much like a what you want to call it, it's a church. Okay, so it's like a what's the words I want to use, one of those kind of not bad churches, but just one of those churches or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's known for doing some scrupulous
Like Scientology or something like that.
yeah, and some of everything else, you know what I'm saying. So what happened was the ex prime minister brother was assassinated, so they replaced him. So the guy that took over now or whatever, the new prime minister, he, like I said, he's not really like a fan favorite of the locals. All right, so what do y'all think about? I just want to ask y'all a question. What do y'all think about? Do y'all think that can go down here? What do y'all think about this story? Of a whole government just resigning abruptly.
I don't
in
think
its
that will ever
entirety.
happen here because they're too busy trying to gain population control and pretty much take everything, all of our rights from us. I do not see that happening here. If anything, I see the opposite. Of us completely losing every type of right that we possibly can have.
Okay.
I agree. It won't happen here, but what's happening there is happening here in a different way because, look, you got the right side all for Donald Trump, like he can do no fucking wrong ever. You know what I'm saying? So then you got the left side for Democrats. So it's split down the middle, basically.
Yeah.
So the right wants control because, yeah, she's right. They want to take America back. Mm-hmm. That's their Make America Great is we don't want to have no minorities, period. Kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think it would ever happen here just because they don't want to relinquish power.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They will never give up the power that they have because they know if for one, I always tell people go into politics probably honestly with good intentions. But once they get involved and caught up in all that system, it all revolves around money and power. So that's why the best politicians you think that you voted for when you first put them in office had genuine agendas and all that shit end up being, you hear a scandal about them because they get caught up, they get fed up in that shit, and they got all these different people coming at them trying to get their laws passed, getting their agenda done and shit like that. So the power they too power hungry. They'll never do that.
So look, let me ask y'all this real quick. So y'all do know that Japan doesn't have a military and that the U.S. military is their military, right?
Right.
So do y'all think that America would be affected by this.
Because is it going to become like a martial law situation? Like, because who's in control if it's no
Right.
government?
So, well, like I said, it is a prime minister that's in control right now. This is something that he's pushing, right? But like I said, he's not a fan favorite of the local people that's there.
Right.
You know, so the ex prime minister or whatever got assassinated, and like I said or whatever, so it's like he's trying to do some stuff that's not popular right now. You know what I mean? Because he know like his ratings is low as hell. Like say like Biden.
Right.
Like so if Biden was to do something where he keep on doing shit, you know what I'm saying, that's unpopular or whatever, and his shit keep on dropping. You know what I mean? So the government just really was like, you know what, fuck it. You know, we done. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think that happening is part of something bigger.
yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna tell you what I think
Some
the bigger
global
is.
shit.
Yeah, if this happens and you see another country do the same thing soon, it's all leading to that one world
Yep.
order shit. Watch
Yep.
and see, because they just
They're not
easily,
getting resources.
they just
Yeah.
easily.
Yep.
That way you don't have to worry about there's no government in place.
Yep.
There's no government in place here, so now we need to come in, step in, and they feed it as is an illusion of something it is that is really not.
I will definitely say this, and it's not to get all biblical on y'all, but I definitely feel like we are officially living in the last days. Like I really, from the bottom of my heart, believe that. I'm not gonna say, you know, I believe everything, because I feel like it's truth to the Bible. It's some shit in the Bible that I don't believe, but it's definitely bits and pieces that they rearrange and put in and taken out. But one thing I definitely can say, because I have read the Bible in order to understand what I choose to believe in, that book of Revelation
Yes.
is everything. If you read the book of Revelation,
Yes.
everything in that book of Revelation is currently going on right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Down to all these diseases that's being put out back to back to back to back.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, I'm not a religious type of person, but at the same time, it's definitely something on a spiritism level that's going on that a lot of people can't comprehend.
Yeah.
But we can feel it.
Right.
Something just don't feel right.
Yeah.
Even down to the time, it seems like the time is going way
Because it is.
quicker.
No, it
faster.
is.
It
You know
is
what I'm
faster.
No, the
saying?
time is faster,
like,
and everything
it's
is going in a
speeding up.
cycle. And we at the end of that
something
cycle.
going on.
That's
like,
all.
It's something
Yeah.
going on. So I
Yeah.
definitely feel like it's about to be some shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's definitely about to be some shit, because what people don't understand is, like, I'm not a religious person either, but I do believe it's some of the texts in the Bible,
Yeah.
because it was taken from other stuff and
Absolutely.
rewritten. You know what
And
I'm saying? Like
rewritten, yeah.
ancient Egypt proverbs and stuff like that. So I do. It is certain things in there that I do think is
Yes.
but
Yep.
we probably are living in the last days,
I
man.
feel like
You
we are.
just, it's,
I'm,
you know.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like if you look at history and you look at like just in ancient times, we just at the end of this cycle. You like everything or whatever,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, has happened. It came back around to how civilizations is back where we are. It's just another cycle, and it's just another cycle of like in the universe too. So it goes hand in hand. But I totally agree though. Yep. All right. So we are moving on now to Dre's
Yay or nay? I
or
love
nay.
these segments.
Okay, so this week's yay or nay is not specifically meant for like certain individuals or stuff like that. I just got a quick question on y'all for two. Is two this time instead of three as well. I probably know what most of y'all here are gonna say. I can't really speak for everybody though, but the first one is, so if you notice, the government slowly but surely been leaking more stuff revealing that aliens exist. They haven't came out and full blown said it yet, but it's been stuff that you've been seeing more and more. You know, you'll see an article here, see an article there. Do you believe that they actually going to tell the truth, or are they going to just tell their perspective of it and sugarcoat really what's going on? Yay or nay?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Keys. Go ahead.
I say nay. I don't think they're ever going to admit that they exist for several reasons. I feel like one of the reasons is because they busy trying to get there and leave us the fuck here. You know what I'm saying? So they not about to tell us shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're ever going to reveal that. I feel like people that have said, certain people that have said they seen that shit, I believe them.
Oh yeah.
And they try to make you out to be crazy and it don't exist. Yeah. I don't think they will ever admit that aliens exist.
I'm gonna say totally the opposite. I think they will, because they don't have a choice. And the reason why I say they don't have a choice is because if you look at, say, America, just say 100 years ago, or just say the globe, right? When it comes to, say, technology and shit is sped up shit so fucking fast when it comes to, just the things and, like cell phones, stuff like that. I remember just like back in 1990s, when we was in high school, we didn't have none of this. Mm-hmm. But look how, you know what I'm saying, short span. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So the thing is, when you have quantum computers and all this kind of stuff, it's been information and stuff that's being leaked as far as when it comes to technology over a period of time to kind of like get people to be dependent on these devices and stuff like that. But they don't have a choice anymore, because I'm about to tell you, the reason why they don't have a choice anymore is because now they're done. Like, you know what I'm saying? They done already, the people that's already have this information about, say, aliens being here, they're done. They're not being useful anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because now, if you look at what we were just talking about, as far as the cycle that we're in, we in the end of the last days of this cycle and stuff like that. And not only that, how you think that they're going to go ahead and come up with this plan as far as this globalization and stuff of, all these governments and stuff like that are quitting and stuff like that. What would make you think that, well, put it like this, what would bring humanity, quote unquote, together if we got a common fucking enemy, which would be some aliens that's been trying to take over and this, that, and other? Oh yeah, humanity, it's all about us against them now. Think about it. Yeah. This is part of their plan. So
what about you, Frank?
I agree with Keys. I don't think they will, because the government still has classified information. The only way it will happen is if an alien touches down in the middle of New York Times Square.
In front of all of us.
In front of all of us, and they can't, they can't deny. There's nothing they can deny. But it's just like, okay, let's go back to this Japan.
I think they already living with that.
They didn't give it that much press. You know what I'm saying? You guys got that off the internet. So you don't see the news channels covering that shit. There is classified information that the government is going to keep classified.
Absolutely. And that's one of them.
And I believe that's one of them too.
What about you?
I think they'll keep it classified, you know what I mean? Because I think, like you say, only way I can see it coming out is if it's, exposed. Because the government is real hush-hush on a lot of things, so I can't really see them saying anything about it unless it's like, okay, we got to say something.
Choice.
They always do. It seems like with everything with the government, it's always, okay, we got to do it now. You know what I mean? We got to talk about it now because there's so much going on. And that's how it is, because social media now, they can't be as discreet back in the day as they was. How social media, I mean, one thing posts, it's all over the world in a matter of minutes. So it's like, it seems like they'll just hide it until they can't hide it anymore. But I definitely believe there's some aliens out.
Like I said, we in the age of Aquarius. They can't hide this.
I say yay. I agree with Q. And the reason I say that is because they're not about to have a choice, because it's too much evidence being presented to where people seeing shit with their own eyes. I almost think it's to the point where they might have gave them an ultimatum, like, listen, y'all got a deadline to reveal everything, or we coming regardless to whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So because there's been more and more sightings and more stuff being seen and more people coming forward. So at one point you're not going to be able to even contain it no more, because it's these whistleblowers within the government that's telling all this shit. Now you got to be careful with that too, because
when they tell though, they get killed.
Some of them do. You're right, but you got to be careful with that too, because they can be sent out here by the government to mislead you one way, and then it's ultimately something. Yeah. But I actually do believe that they're going to have to come clean sooner or later, because they don't have a choice, because I don't believe the aliens giving them a choice. Okay, so the second yay or nay is based on something you just was talking about, Keys, religion. My thing is, I think religion now is becoming more and more. People are starting to think they're not following religion as much as they used to anymore. And I think it's because people eyes are being open to certain things and starting to understand. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in religion. I believe in spirituality. So I guess my thing is to y'all, are you yay or nay still believing in religion and believe that within the next few years it's going to fade out completely?
I definitely believe that it will fade out completely because of what's going on and how people are barely going to church. People, I mean, a lot of people just giving up on it. A lot of people don't feel hopeless. So I feel like it's going to eventually fade out. And for the few religions that are around, which that's actually spoken of in the Bible too, they're going to have to go in hiding. Like, because they're going to purposely want to fade that shit out.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Q?
So, I believe in religion in an aspect of it's like so like life is a university, right? So I believe like it can like enlighten you per se, you know what I'm saying? Just like if you was to take a class in college, right? It's supposed to like get you to one level, but then the curiosity of humanity and then things that you observe in your life or whatever is going to probably make you, you know, question other things, right? So you might start off being, say, religious to, say, one religion as far as like Christianity, but it can go ahead and, you know, it might want to go ahead and have you try out, you know, some of the teachings and stuff like that of Islam, or say Buddhism and stuff like that, or Judaism and stuff like that. So I think all these religions do have like some validity, but a lot of man has corrupted a lot of shit. So you kind of got to like see through what is what. And just no different than, you know, say just life in general. So I believe that it can still, you know what I'm saying, be good in a way. But however, me myself personally, I just believe that whatever brings you closer to, say, you knowing you, which is the God in you, it has its purpose. So whatever, if it's Christianity and stuff like that or whatever, that's fine. But I don't think that you should just stop. Me, myself, personally, I don't think you should just stop in one religion and just say, hey, I'm just going to practice this one thing for the rest of my life, because I think you need to graduate and start looking into all other aspects of religion and spirituality and stuff like that. So
I agree. What about you, Frank?
Do I think no, I don't think religion will be gone, because religion was created to control the masses. And the bottom line is the Catholic Church is still strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Most people have a need to follow someone or something, you know, and they feel like, okay, well, that's fulfilling my life. I'm with you, Dre. I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says study to show yourself approved. Right. I don't care what man you put up there. He's going to be flawed. You know, people do have to research these things for themselves. But like I said, the Catholic religion, and they think that that's been the big thing, and they're never going to get rid of the Pope. You know, to them, they feel like he's closer to God than anybody.
Despite all them boys he molested.
Despite the crazy, I agree. Even with the Baptist religion and Pentecostal religion, they all feel like they're right and But the Bible says, I came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. So a lot of things in church, especially black churches, are made to restrict you. You feel me? You can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? We know right from wrong, and then make sure you give us your money. Well, why do I got to give you my money? Why can't I take my tithes and give it to somebody on the street? So what's the difference?
So maybe the caveat should be and shit about modern religion versus, say, ancient religion or ancient spirituality. So I mean, it's different things we could think of, because it's like, you know, I would say just real quick or whatever, like, you know, just like you was mentioning as far as like the Catholic Church and stuff like that. Right now, to this day, it still hasn't been denounced as far as the Catholic Church, the papal bull, or say the doctrine of discovery. You know what I'm saying? Which is major since 1492. I'll leave it at that. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all will. You know what I mean?
But I will also say this. You know, Christians are some of the meanest people in the world.
Yeah.
And
1492, the doctrine of discovery. So,
but when you look at people who study Buddhism, they are the most gentle people in the world and most heartfelt and giving people in the world, which God says, love thy brother. So who's to say who's right and who's wrong?
So,
What about you?
Yeah.
I'm more of a spiritual person, but I do believe in religion because I feel like it's so many people out here lost, and sometimes that's just a good way for them to get direction and because there is a comfort in Christ to me. You know what I mean?
For sure, 100.
I grew up, my mom, she's very deep in the church. I grew up going to church Sunday, Wednesday. Anytime the church doors was open, we were there. And now that I'm older, I'm happy because it made a foundation for me. You know what I mean?
Here.
Yeah, it made a foundation for me. So even though to me it's like it's a different, like you say, from ancient to the new way, because the new way that I look at it, I make it for myself. You know what I mean? Like when I feel like I need spiritual guidance, I'll go to church. You know what I mean? When I feel like I'm feeling a little down, I will go to church. You know what I mean? But as far as it fading down, I don't think God is going nowhere. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore, and we know that. So for me, it's just like however I'm feeling, that's how I do it. And as far as tithing in the church, I'll give, I'll give to somebody in the street. That's my way of tithing. Right. If I see somebody homeless and things like that, now I will give to the church too when it's necessary. But I prefer to give the money directly where it's needed. You know what I mean? So that's a lot of times that'll throw people off from church and religion is because, like you say, some of the meanest people are Christians. You know what I mean? And I grew up seeing that. So, it's just about making it your own, making your religion what you need it to be for you. You know what I mean? And church begins at home anyway. So that's the way I look at it.
So I'm just going to touch on it right quick and then we're going to move on. My opinion on it is, I think we hold on to religion too much to do certain duties that we should be doing ourselves. Meaning, like, we want, to teach our kids follow by the Bible or listen to these, these proverbs or whatever text or whatever to teach you what was wrong or right to do. But yet and still, that should be something we should teach our kids automatically. It shouldn't be dependent on from religion. And the reason I really don't rock with religion. I used to because my mama and everybody, grandparents and all that was Christians and this and that. So that's what you were taught. But doing research and studying everything since I've gotten older and seeing certain things, half of the stuff in these religions was taken from ancient texts from ancients prior to us. And it's just reality. Like I don't like. The world existed thousands of years before Christianity was created. So what did people do then? What did we do, throughout that time before Christianity was even created? So how all of a sudden now can you base everything off of this one religion or whatever religion when somebody else created it and everybody prior to that, what about them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe it's a higher power. I believe it's something, the creator and everything, you know what I'm saying? I just don't believe no one walking this earth really know who it is that created us. And I think people take wild guesses at it. And the ones who really do probably know, they're not saying nothing. They're feeding us what they're feeding us. So that's just my take on it. So now we're going to hop into a segment with our guest, our interview. So we got to give you your proper dues, intro you the right way. You want to do a cue?
Go ahead.
So we'll bring it to you after my phone just fell. Sorry about that. World-renowned designer and clother, representing Ambitious Boutique. Up to the bat right now is Miss Teresa.
What up, though? Once again, welcome to the Straight Shooting Podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. This is so much fun. We're having a great time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Such a
That's cool.
vibe.
Yes, y'all. Y'all like laughing over here. Y'all got me my spirituality.
She got that nice smile.
Right,
She got that
exactly.
smile. Not like
Thank you.
not like the guest last week. Wasn't no smile. You smiling.
Right.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Teresa. I go by T. Let's see. What you want to know? Like
What do you do? How
yeah.
do you know?
So
like-
I own a women's clothing store.
Okay.
We are located in Livonia, 28756 Plymouth Road.
Okay.
We've been there now 11 years. So we
Okay.
had
That's
our
what's up.
break
Shit,
for
clap that shit up.
11
Exactly.
years. Yes.
Come on, yeah, hit that shit. Yeah, 11 years, shit. That's what's up.
11
All right.
years. So yeah, what I do is definitely my passion.
Okay.
I love what I do. I couldn't see myself doing anything else really.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a great experience too. Great customer service, great prices, different pieces, all that good stuff. So
Okay. All right. So you predominantly do nothing but like women clothes and stuff like that or
Yeah,
whatever.
believe
Do you
it or
do
not.
children or
No, I
just
find women less complicated than men. You know, it's that when it comes to shopping for clothes.
no, I said children, not men. I know
Not
you.
complicated at all that. But when it comes to clothing,
Okay.
Women is just easier. So we sell women clothing, handbag, and accessories. So yeah, but just strictly women.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Do you ever feel you might dip off into doing men?
No, I don't think I ever do men.
So you'll never do men.
It's too complicated.
It
You know what I
is.
mean, man? Y'all just a little too complicated with the sizing, with the style.
Even
So
even with boys' clothes,
Yes.
it's complicated.
Shit.
I have 3 boys and
We-
I have
I think
one
we more
daughter,
so
and
simple.
It's so easy. It's not.
easy.
How we
It's so
complicated?
easy.
We simple.
I think we simple, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all here's the problem. It's a difference. Men have to, in order for you to get attention, unless you in a relationship, married, whatever, this and that. But in order for really catch the eye of a woman, this and that, men can't just wear whatever.
Yeah, you gotta spend some money.
So that's why we got to be more complicated
you gotta
because
spend
we
money on your
got
pieces.
women.
Yes.
Y'all can get away with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to wear a rain brand,
Yeah.
right? And a man, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
that's what make it more complicated.
Yes.
It's more simplistic for y'all.
Yeah.
If it's just something nice, it don't have to be name brand. Y'all
Right.
get it, and men be like, okay, that she look good as hell.
But in a way, but hold on. Let's be real, y'all. So I can go find me something like within 20, 30, maybe say like if I'm trying to go to a wedding, any damn thing and shit. I know what I want within a fucking 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's true.
A woman need
take-
a
yeah.
whole fucking day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's be real. Who the fuck is
That
really
is true.
complicated
She
or
need
not?
a whole day because that includes her hair.
Yeah.
Not
No.
necessarily.
We talking about just
Talking about
we
shopping.
just talking about picking out
Strictly
clothes.
shopping.
I'm just talking about shopping for clothes. Y'all need a whole fucking day.
That's just because we difficult when it comes to shit like that. But it's still
That's what I'm trying
it's a
to.
lot easier to shop for a woman.
Okay.
You talking to somebody? I have 3 sons and 1 daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter was my last baby. It is. So I can go to Walmart and clean
Yeah,
up.
you can.
I can't do that for my son.
Right.
Like I'm not about to have him with no Elmo shit.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I can't do that for him. Like that's not fair.
Absolutely.
So it is a little bit more
Yes.
difficult and it's more expensive
Yes.
shopping for
Yeah,
me.
it is.
Absolutely.
If you want them to look well put together.
Right.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
but anywho, so look. So since we was talking about the monkey bump and all that shit earlier, let me ask you a little just so if somebody came in your store right now and shit had the monkey bump,
Oh Lord.
would you let them try your clothes
No,
on?
you can't come in the store.
Okay.
Like I would have.
I'm just saying, like,
and
you
it
might,
would have
you know,
be
come to the door.
Obviously, obvious. That you can't come. You can't come in.
I was about to say, what, you got security?
And I would, I would be kind about it. You know, you can't just be like, I would pull.
You
them
would be
to the
kind
side.
with monkey bumps.
But you
No.
know, I would just pull them to the side and say, unfortunately, we can't service you right now. You know, we see that you have a situation going on. So, but when you get better, come back and see us. But but I hope to God I would never have to face that.
And you would even have to face that situation. So if you see somebody and they got all these funny looking bumps on them, so would you say something? Would you say something?
I would pull them to the side, kindly pull them to the side.
I'm not.
You
pulling
ain't gotta
shit to the
say-
side. I ain't
I
that
would step
close.
to the side.
I won't be like,
I'm gonna just with my hands,
Yeah. Like, sorry, you can't come in.
Yeah, but you
until
got
go
it's
get
too
that looked at.
it's too contagious.
Yeah.
I would hope would nobody do anything like that.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are the like? What are your sizes? Is it all sizes, or
so
do you stop it?
we go small to 3X.
Okay,
so we
good.
try to have a inclusion of everyone. So
Okay.
yeah, yep, small to 3X.
All right.
Yeah.
What type of customers do you typically run into? Have you ever had a situation where it's just like you damn don't want to say, "Bitch, get out, get the fuck out"?
Well,
now.
you have those difficult customers at times, but I cater to the grown and sexy. So women that like to be, had the girls out a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. That kind of customer, like a nice tight fitted jean or something. Like we cater to like everyday wear, date night, going out with your girls, brunch, those type of looks. So, and I do get those difficult customers, but that's a part of knowing customer service. Customer service is really big. That's something that I've always, like, my whole background is retail.
Okay.
So I've worked in some real harsh places. Like, your customer service got to be on point.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fine Mart department store, but they had put us through like a 2-week customer training when I worked there back in the day on just strictly customer service before they even allowed us to go on the sales floor. We had to do 2-week customer service training. So with that, I train my staff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm really big on that. And even when you have those difficult customers, it's ways to deal with them but still be nice and polite, because everybody is a paying customer. So you want to treat everybody right and fairly regardless of, their attitude.
Now, do you, being located where you are, do you get a diverse crowd coming in there, or is it more?
I do. It's more so African American though. Like that area is more because we out in the suburbs now. We everywhere now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's nice because a lot of my customers are neighbors in the area.
Okay.
So that's really cool. Yeah, it's really nice.
I was going to ask you, do you feel like based off of the type of clothing that you sell is based off your clientele? Because, like, okay, say for instance, what I'm basically asking is, say for instance, you sold predominantly like a lot of revealing shit. Do you feel like you're gonna attract certain type of customers?
Yeah, and that's a good question because you have to know your customers. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I've been doing this, because in the beginning, it's like hit and miss because you're trying to learn your customer. But now that I know my customer, I know when I have to go out on my buying trips, I know, okay, Teresa's going to buy this. Erica's gonna buy this, Jessica's gonna buy it. I already know my customer. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I don't get a whole lot of revealing clothes. Like, we'll get pieces here and there, but mainly, like I said, my customer is like, okay, she's gonna be sexy, but everything ain't gonna be sheer. You know what I mean? But I do get those customers too. But majority of my customers, they want to be just sexy but appropriate. If that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm kind of going off what Dre said. What made you pick Livonia?
You know what? Because I knew, like, when I was shopping for a location, I'm like right next door to Radford. Like, it's like Livonia, next block over is Radford.
Right.
So I knew it was a lot of us out there, and then I'm close enough to the city too. I'm like 15 minutes outside of the city. Like, I'm on Plymouth Road between Inkster and Middlebelt. So it's like, I knew that would be, well, I didn't know because I I'm taking a chance. I'm you know what I mean?
Right.
But I just felt like it was going to be a good location for us. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So not to be in your personal business, do you stay in that area around there?
I live about 15 minutes from my store. Yeah, I live about 15 minutes from my store. So yeah, I'm close enough. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, can't get more close.
I think I done went by your store a few times.
I feel like I
because
have too.
I stay in. I live in Redford, so
Okay,
and then my mother lived in Livonia,
Okay.
and then I worked in Redford almost 15
So
years.
you definitely roll
So,
past.
yeah, I done been-
Yeah, and I think I probably have too.
I feel like I
Yeah.
have too.
I be in that area a lot. So yeah.
And it's a great location, great shopping experience. Like, when you come in, you are going to love. Like, you're gonna find something for sure, for sure. Yep. And we can.
And say your location again. I know
We're
you say
located on Plymouth Road.
Plymouth.
28756 Plymouth Road.
Okay.
Between Inkster and Middlebelt, right
Okay.
there.
All right.
Yes.
So let me ask you this: like, is there any, say, local or national, say, celebrities that you that have purchased any of your items and stuff like that maybe have shouted you out and stuff like that or whatever?
Not really big celebrities like that. We did have a lady that she sees that now I'm on a cloud. I ain't never coming down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she came in this week.
Okay.
So,
All
she
right.
came
All
in this
right.
week, and I'm like, I love that
Okay.
song.
Okay.
So yeah, she came in, but other than that, not a whole lot of local.
okay.
Not a local.
No.
All right. So look, celebrities and shit, local,
come see
national.
us.
Y'all better
Right.
come.
Y'all make sure y'all
y'all
check them
tap
out.
in. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say this: in order for them to tap in, or even give that promo, do you go out? Like, are you interested in sending them pieces in order for them to rep your stuff?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we back that was a while ago when Instagram first came out. We were doing things like that. So yeah, definitely interested in doing that. And then we also do pop-ups too. So like we'll do we'll bring some items out, and wherever people have little pop-ups, we do those as well too.
Okay. Now let me ask you, because I'm in retail and stuff, I got my store too. Do you find, what's the most difficult thing you find running a fashion or clothing store?
Oh, the most difficult thing is handling, sometimes being slow can be, because with staffing, you got to pull back some hours. You got to find that balance. Because, now, it's back to school time. Right. Everybody buying for the kids. You know what I mean? So, it's like trying to balance hours for your employees, because they got to eat too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, just trying to find a balance and finding other ways to be creative. Okay, we got to make up for this slow time. So, what we going to do now? We're going to do something different or figure it out. So, just figuring out a good balance when it's those slow times. Okay. And then, when COVID hit, that was interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was quite interesting. But the good thing about that, when that hit, was women were so tired of being in the house that when we finally opened our doors, we opened as soon as the governor said we go open. Right. You know what I mean? They was like, I got to get out this house. I need some clothes. So our busy time made up for that slow time. More than enough. And then not to mention everybody with the PPPs. You know what I'm saying? That was a good. You had any type of business, you was selling anything. It was a good couple years for everybody. You know what I mean?
With the PPPs,
boy, they was getting everything. Give me the purse, give me the bag, give me this, give me that.
They was giving them loans to. I know a motherfucker that created a business and an hour later got the loan and shit. And that's crazy though, because my ass got real businesses. They wouldn't give me a loan for shit.
Give me nothing either.
That's crazy.
They said PPP stand for preparing,
properly preparing for that
prison or something like that.
Yeah, hey, look, because they ain't just hiring motherfucking 87,000 new motherfucking IRS agents for nothing.
But it's crazy though. It's crazy.
They coming.
But that almost make you feel like they did this shit on purpose.
Set niggas up.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying though, because
private business first.
The president told y'all they wouldn't give us shit. We got real business.
Yeah.
But you just gonna give them motherfuckers that created some shit, right? Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did.
And I've been in business for 9 years and didn't even get one.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They wouldn't give me one.
Ray's Trap House got 30,000.
Right, you got more than that.
Like, you need motherfucking 80,000? No problem.
No problem.
You been in business and shit for 20 years?
Yep.
Fuck it. That's crazy.
Setup. It definitely
Yeah.
I actually read an article that they basically, I wouldn't say handpicked, but like computerized who that they were going to make it accessible to. Because it's basically like you got some bait out here for the rest, you're going to see who take it. You know what I'm saying? And
Like
they
I just
said
said.
from what I'm reading, they made the shit. They purposely picked out who that they were going to make it available to, so those people can be picked in order to do free labor later on when they doing.
Wow, that's crazy. I can believe that. I can believe because it was just too
setup.
easy for people who were able to figure out ways to get it. It was just too easy for them.
Yeah.
So I can see. And then when you did have a real business, it was a little more complicated. But I still didn't get one. So it's
I
crazy.
didn't either. Shit.
Yes.
Now
I
they
paid like
got
3 times for that
GoFundMes.
bitch.
They got GoFundMe so they don't go to jail.
Right.
You see, the one girl got a GoFundMe. She got $80,000. They getting ready to send her to jail. She like, I can't do time. I got bitch. You should have thought about that.
Well, I'm not. I don't like the fact that people making. What I don't like, I don't condemn the fact that people making fun of those people that y'all going to jail. That shit was a setup, and people need to look deeper than being able to laugh at somebody and. Of course, a motherfucker gonna take the goddamn money if they in a fucked up situation. COVID hit you, and you got an opportunity. Like, let's just be realistic. Like anybody who had the opportunity to get that money, whether they had a legitimate business or not, 9 times out of 10, you gonna take it.
You gonna take
so I don't feel like it's fair, or we
Yeah.
shouldn't laugh at people that are now facing time behind that, because that literally was a fucking setup.
Yeah.
It literally was a
because they
setup.
owe us our 30 acres
all
of
this
mule
money that
anyway.
they owe us.
So
The first
give us our 30 acres of
anybody who black should have they shit white clean.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, because they owe us
They owe us any goddamn
Yes,
way.
they do.
Shit.
Yes, they
So
do.
anybody who hit, if y'all hit the PPP and y'all scam, good for y'all.
Right.
Man, you better get your ass out the country and get on that run. Better hit that border, motherfuckers.
I hope you save some money to put on your books. I'm making
For
fun of
real.
motherfuckers.
So,
That shit not funny.
oh, go ahead, Dre.
Nah, what you got any other ventures you getting into or plan on?
So I do real estate as well. So that's my second. Well,
Okay.
I'm just as passionate in real estate as I am with my store.
Okay.
But with the store, we've been really working hard on our lives. We go live every Friday. We have an app. It's called Shop Ambition, so you can download that app on your phone.
Okay.
And what it is an experience like you never experienced before, because
All right.
when I go live, you literally hit sold in your size and you instantly get an invoice without me doing
that's
anything.
what's up.
Damn,
So
okay.
you don't have to wait for me to say, okay, well, let me get your size. And no, as soon as you put sold in your size, you instantly get an invoice for you to pay and pull that item.
Oh,
so with
shit,
that,
okay.
Yeah, so with that, our business, since I've been doing that, it has doubled, almost tripled. Since
Oh,
I've
wow.
been
All
doing
right.
that.
You say that's an app?
Yes, it's an
I'm
app.
gonna have to talk to you about that. 'cause
Yeah.
I'm
So it's an amazing shopping experience because it makes it where your customers, all my customers are there on the app on Friday. They get a VIP experience because I don't even put the stuff on the floor until after we're done filming.
Yeah, that's
so
what's
that's
up.
why everybody
Okay.
they like, oh yeah, let me see what she got this week.
So you
because
get the
I know
first-
you get
first hands,
dibs.
yeah.
You get
First
first
dibs,
dibs,
yeah,
first
yeah.
dibs. So
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's an
Yeah.
amazing shopping experience, and that's what we've really been working on. So we do them just on Fridays now, but we're looking to add more days.
Okay.
Yeah, to do that. So just looking to grow. Because one thing I learned about it, I was actually watching this Caucasian lady on there, and this lady was cleaning up. I
Yeah.
mean, she was cleaning, but she do like 2 or 3 of them a week.
Okay.
And so I never seen a black or African American woman
Yeah.
doing it. I kept on seeing these white girls doing. I'm like, okay, let me try it. I'm like, I can do that. I can do what Sally doing. I can do that.
Absolutely.
So then I just was like, I can do it. And then once I started, it just took off. You know,
Okay.
and we've been doing that for about a year and a half now.
Okay.
And it's just been amazing. So
Okay.
yeah.
So before we move to the main topic, I got a question for you though. So where do you see your business in the next, say, because it seems like you've been there, you said for 11 years. So I would say like 3 to 5 years. Do you plan on opening up like another, say maybe establishment somewhere on another side of town, or just more so like, online stuff or anything like that?
You know, people, but so many of my customers, they've been trying to get me to go east for so long. But
Okay.
I'm like, I feel like online is so much bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So online, you hitting people all over the world. So my focus right now, especially the next 3 to 5 years, is hitting online really hard.
Okay.
Really marketing and getting all that good stuff up, because online it opens up so many more doors than another store will. That store is my baby. It's been, we've been there for 11 years. That one's not going anywhere, Lord willing. But mainly online, just trying to target that outside market.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. All right.
Yes.
All right.
All right, so give up where everybody can find you
Yes.
on social media.
Absolutely. So we're on all platforms. So Ambitions Boutique. I'll spell it out. AMBITIONS. That's ONS. Some people do OUS, but it's ONS.
Okay.
Ambitions Boutique. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram with that name, one word, Ambitions Boutique. And then download our app, girl. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And fellas too, because I know y'all like to get y'all ladies something. And then I got the sweet fellas too. You know what I mean? So we get plenty of those. We love the sweet fellas too. So,
Sweet fellas.
yeah, the sweet
That's
fellas.
hilarious.
So, Shop Ambitions is our app. So SHOPAMBITIONS. Shop Ambitions is our app. Okay, you will love it. All right.
All
So
right.
you
So
got a
support,
sugar bear
support, y'all.
You got a sugar bear collection? Is that what you call it?
Yes. And, you know what? I love me some sweet fellas. Okay, they are hilarious.
That is
fun,
funny.
kind. Yeah. So we
I might have to
cover
use that one and shit. Like, man, that motherfucker's a sweet fella. That's funny.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
All right, we about to hop into our main topic. And if anybody want to call in, the number is 313-266-2811. Again, that number is 313-266-2811. Our main topic is catfishing.
Catfishing.
Have you ever experienced it or have you ever done it to someone?
Well,
Have you ever catfished somebody and
Have you
shit,
ever
dog?
catfished? Oh, me? Nah, I never
Yeah,
catfished.
I was
well, I will definitely say this. I've never had to catfish. Okay, if anything, I look better in person. But let's talk about these niggas that be hatfishing.
You said hatfishing?
Catfishing.
What
Oh,
is
catfishing. I thought you said hat.
Catfishing is
She
they
did
look
say
Oh,
hat.
hatfishing.
She said
when they got a
hat.
hat
Oh,
and then when they take that bitch off, they look fucked up.
Man.
That's
She said
catfishing.
hat fishing.
That ain't no
They
different than
purposely
weed
wear the
fishing.
hat in order to look a certain way,
Man.
right? When they take that bitch off, they just look bold as hell.
a whole Neo experience.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey, what you say? They ain't no damn
What's
different.
the difference than lakefront fishing?
Yeah, with the motherfucking. Hey, look, with the hair hat without the chin strap.
Because I would say the difference between lace front fishing is because I'll give you an example. Y'all see me with a lace front on all the time. I wear lace fronts all the time, but I also wear my natural hair.
That's
I still
you.
look good.
Some women never do. They never let
Hell
themselves
no.
be seen without no wig
Well,
or
then
no
they
doggone.
catfishing.
Hey, Keys.
It's a lot
They be missing edges. I know some of the terms. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, they kitchen be fucked up, right? You know what I mean? What else? Hey, look. What else?
But what's the difference with that and a woman sending you a picture, and in the picture she light skinned, you meet her, she dark as hell? What's the difference?
It's not, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm about to go ahead and put all
Yeah,
the
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
It's a lot of women that do be catfishing like a motherfucker. I'm talking about these filters. Now, change
Yeah,
the
the
game.
game.
I have literally seen, like, I know it's certain women that I know for a fact is ugly as fuck. And but the filters make them look
And Frank say that, man. He ain't.
If I say that, I done changed the energy.
Women be catfishing like, no, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just saying. Listen, women, y'all bold as fuck. How y'all please men? That's bold as hell. That's not right.
Yeah.
Y'all are catfishing between the makeup, between the weave, between the filters. That's bold as hell.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a man shouldn't be in a situation where you done made yourself look like some goddamn rat style or some shit, and then when you take all that shit off, you look like a rat doll.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's not right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
not
you.
right.
I
Between
feel you.
plastic
Yeah.
surgery and people changing their facial features and all of that, a lot of women do be catfishing, and I think
Yeah.
that's bold as hell because you should be able to. It's nothing wrong with wearing weave. It's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. Y'all know I wear this shit all the time, but it's a lot of women out here that cannot live without that because they know they look fucked up.
Hey,
They know it.
Listen,
So they not gonna take that shit
I was
off.
catfished before. This was a while back before I met my wife, and it was on what was that social media? What was MySpace?
MySpace.
Shit.
That was the shit.
man.
So
MySpace.
look,
That was lit.
so she created a whole fake ass profile, everything. This was a while back, and I'm thinking she look at some, and whenever I would be like, let's talk on the phone or whatever, this and that.
The playing game.
I talked to her on the phone, like, you know what I'm saying, the actual phone.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came to, what was that shit that used to be back in the day, the video call shit, the first one?
Was it No.
No, it was, it used to make
AOL?
make the noise
Was
like.
it the AOL?
AOL?
Yeah.
That
No,
sound
no,
like-
it wasn't AOL. It was man, what was that
I
shit
know what
called?
you're talking about.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
I thought
And
AOL made that noise.
Remember, it used to make a noise like, oh, what was that shit called, man? And everybody was using it when it first came out. It was the
Something
first. Like,
dial up or something.
no, it was like
I know what he's talking about. I can't.
when
think
and
of it.
everybody when it first came out and everybody was using it to talk face to face.
Face to face. I don't know. I don't think you talking about Nextel. You ain't talking about.
No, it was
Yeah, I don't
man, it
know.
didn't come to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, every time I would be like, let's talk on that shit, they'd be like, she'd be like, oh, well, you know, I'm blah, 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 whatever the case may be.
Right.
But how I found out she was catfishing and shit and using somebody else's pictures and shit, I saw the real person like come across my shit. And like then Facebook came out and the real person had a Facebook page and shit. And I'm like, hold on a motherfucking minute. I'm like, this motherfucker told me she's live in Michigan, but this motherfucker saying they live in California and shit. So I'm like, well, you know, what the fuck? So then, as soon as I called her on it, no more messages, no nothing.
Yeah.
It was all. It was
People
crazy.
do be doing that shit. I had a girl steal one of my pictures, right? This lady, this bitch made a whole story up. So on the picture, she basically stole my body because the way the picture was, my head was kind of down. I was posing, so you really couldn't see my face, but everybody know my body.
Right.
So I had on this white outfit, and somebody just randomly inboxed me like, it's a girl in the Carnival Cruise group, and she stole your picture. I'm like, what? So I go to her page. This bitch done stole a lot of my pictures, but it's only the pictures where like I'm doing like this and my face kind of covered up. So they ask people asking her questions like, oh, that's a cute outfit. Where you take this at? This bitch gonna say, she was like, I took this at a boat party. We was on the yacht. Like she done made a whole story of where my body was at when she took this damn picture.
That's okay.
So
that's scary.
Yeah, so I confronted her. I'm pissed off. I said, bitch, if you don't take my goddamn picture down the fuck right now, like what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's
No,
crazy.
she was like, this is what she told me. She was like, please. She was like, I'm so sorry. Please don't put me on blast. She was like, it's just that you're so pretty and I'm so ugly, and I feel like the only way I can get attention is if I use your pictures. I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Take my motherfucking shit down right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about none of that.
What's the number? What's the number? I want somebody to call in who can't.
It's 313.
What the fuck y'all are thinking?
Right. Yeah, 313. Hey, look, call in. Look, the phone number is 313-266-2811.
Okay, I got a question though. What about the women? And please, y'all don't get offended. I ain't gonna say fat bitches like Frank. But what?
Hey, look, she done already called them ugly bitches. Hey, look, now she trying to clean it up. Hey, look.
Okay, do y'all consider this catfishing where what if fat women be taking the pictures from them?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. You see nothing but they face and they neck.
That's how you already know.
And maybe they titties
You
or something.
already
Yeah,
know.
that's catfishing.
You also, yep.
Yeah, that's catfishing all day.
Consider catfishing.
Yeah, that's catfishing all day, along with them filters and
So
shit.
why is it catfishing if a woman take a picture from the naked constantly?
Because you already know.
Because she ain't even secure with her own damn body. Because
You
most
already
women,
know.
they got a banging ass body, gonna be like, nigga, you gotta see all this shit. Because I'm trying to motherfucker. Yeah.
Why
So
are
look.
you ashamed of you? The bottom line is
Exactly.
you go through changes in life. You age.
We
you
all
get
do,
older.
yeah.
Guys lose their hair.
Yeah.
Women gain weight. Shit
Yep.
happens.
Shit happens.
Why are you ashamed of you that you have to
Yep.
put on an air?
Well, I'm going to answer that. The reason why these people are ashamed is because of how social media has portrayed what the perfect beauty is. The perfect beauty. All these bitches look alike, and I'm guilty of looking like all these bitches with the long weave and the lace front, which is why I did lock my hair so I can switch it up because I don't want to look like everybody else.
Yeah.
But the way society has said what the standard of beauty is, the standard of beauty is being a certain complexion, red bone, having long ass weave, having full lips, having perfect skin, having perfect ass, having the perfect hips, having the perfect tits. So therefore people trying to live up to that standard because people feel like that's what beauty is.
But you know what though? So let me tell y'all a story. Like I've never really been like catfish, but however, I do got a story. So story time with Q and shit real quick, all right? So look, back in the day and shit, it might have been like 1995 and shit, right after high school, all right? Hate to bring up and shit Tendo again and shit, you know what I'm saying? So a homeboy Tendo and shit called me one day and shit. He like, hey Q, I know you got the tree and shit. Bring the tree on through and shit. I got a couple of them over here and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. Get over there and shit. Bring him some trees, this, that, and other, whatever and shit. He like, oh girl and shit kind of digging you, this, that, and other and shit. So we up in there and shit. We blow a couple trees, this, that, and other, get a little high. Next thing I know and shit, girl, I guess got too damn high and shit. She was like, shit, I guess she got real freaky or whatever shit. So she's like, fuck it, shit, it is what it is. We in the damn dark. She done pulled down her motherfucking pants and shit, right? Like, hey, nigga, come get it. I'm like, absolutely not, because guess what the shit happened?
What?
That motherfucker was banging, had the motherfucker whole damn room stinking like roadkill. Hey, look.
She had the nerve to pull down her pants.
Hey, listen.
Right,
She
that's
listen. She wasn't a bad looking chick, right? But her shit was smelling like roadkill. And I was like, oh, I'm out of here. Hey, look. Tendo started laughing. Her girl started laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, y'all thought I was playing. I'm out of this bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I left. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really a catfish, but that was about as close that I'll get to, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So when you was talking about, the perfect look, the perfect this, that, and other and shit, what about the motherfucking, if a motherfucker stank? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can meet somebody and shit, they look fine, this, that, and other. As soon as they open up their fucking mouth and shit, they motherfucking breath stink. Like, no, that's a catfish too. Like, you look good and shit, but your mouth fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know what I mean?
On some deep shit, I'ma ask y'all this. I'ma kind of veer out a little bit for the trannies that's pretending to be women. Not the ones who openly saying that they are transsexuals, but the trannies that pretend to be women. I have heard stories of them, allowing somebody, to have sex with them, knowing that they have a penis. Now, if a man,
that's how people get killed.
I was about to ask y'all, if a man came across a transsexual and he had hidden it from the back thinking that it's a woman and it ended up being a man.
But how can you hit something from the back not knowing?
No, you
knowing
can't.
a nigga got a goddamn slong.
You can. Let me tell you, it happens.
What?
Listen, y'all gotta understand. I can show you some women right now that you would think it was a fucking woman.
Nope.
Yes,
hey, look, you better turn the lights on, motherfucker.
Okay, let me
turn the lights on.
Okay, but
turn on the lights.
Let me just ask my question.
And light a candle.
Let me ask my question. My question is, if a situation like that happened, do y'all feel like that person have the right to hurt them, like murder them behind finding out that they got a penis and not a vagina?
I don't know about murdering nobody, but they got the right to fuck them up.
Right.
Beat their
I'm gonna
ass.
say this. I'm gonna say it like this. In this day and age, turn on a motherfucking light, nigga, and examine. Not only that and shit, where the fuck is your baby picture at, nigga?
That's what I
Where's your
wanna
Hey, look, where's
niggas ain't asking for no baby
I'm saying
pictures.
that's
Just be real,
no. Listen, that's other niggas. I'm telling you from my point of view.
Okay,
my point of view would be and shit like, hey, listen, because I've always been like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the typical nigga, if they got an opportunity to fuck and a bitch bent over, they not about to be trying to examine.
Well,
you got a dick. Like, no. Like,
So
let's
look,
be real.
so listen, the typical nigga and shit should, go ahead and shit. Hey, if you that damn non-disciplined and shit to know who the fuck you fucking and don't know what the fuck you fucking and can't see what the fuck you fucking, you deserve everything you get. So if you fucking motherfuckers out here that's like that, then that's on you.
The
Shit.
hands never tell no lies. Look at them motherfucking hands.
I'm telling you, I have seen some transsexuals where you cannot.
I'm just saying, like, it is what it is,
That's
but
what
damn,
motherfuckers-
like,
I
you know.
said, everything else can be deceived. Them hands not gonna change. Look at them motherfucking hands. They gonna tell your ass.
I feel like I got nigga hands.
No,
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Without these nails on, I
Your
have
hands don't look like my shit.
I'm just saying, like,
niggas'
people,
hands and
you
niggas'
got girl
hands.
hands.
I'm just saying, like,
Fuck
in today's day and age and shit, people look in today's day and age, should nobody have no reason to lie or hide any fucking thing. Shit is so fucking goddamn okay and open with everything. Just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Don't never take away somebody's fucking choice to decide on what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely agree with that. Because
that's just how I
would
feel.
Definitely say women, going back to women, y'all need to start being honest because one thing about a man, it's somebody out here for anybody.
Yeah.
If you fat, a motherfucker gonna fuck with you. If you're bald headed, a motherfucker gonna fuck with you. If you're black as burnt toast, somebody gonna fuck with you. So
Real
there's no
shit.
need to lie and change your image in order to get somebody to mess with you.
Yeah,
You know what
real
I'm saying?
shit.
There's no need to do that because there's somebody out here for everybody.
You gotta listen to that
Yeah.
voice too. That bitch will crack eventually. You gotta listen to that voice.
He said, "Motherfucker, be like, hey, how you doing this shit?
that-
Hey, motherfucker."
That bitch will crack eventually.
Yeah.
And if they refuse to send you any type of pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't gonna say. Watch that shit.
Well, some niggas refuse to send pictures because they got small dicks. Let's talk about that.
Here we go. Now, if I say some shit about
hold on,
black
man.
bitches,
Right.
Look,
got a penis.
I remember this. What the app was? It was Skype. That's what I was talking
Oh,
about.
Skype.
Skype,
Yeah.
okay.
Skype.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all, look, we gonna have to continue this and shit. You know what I'm saying? On another day,
need
we
a part
wish,
two of
hey,
this.
we would have had some people to call in and shit and tell us their stories, but. Fuck y'all didn't, you know what I'm saying? So guess what? We about to go and shit with Facts with Frank. You know what I'm saying? What we got, Frank?
Hey, you know what? I'm about to offend the shit out of everybody right now.
Let's do it.
Especially off this transgender shit. Look, you LGBT motherfuckers need to stop being so sensitive. Bottom fucking line.
Yeah,
Okay? That's the bottom line. Okay? I know I'm offending you, but here's the thing. You want your rights. You got your rights.
Right.
But that don't mean that I can't do what I do. I told a joke and I said I'm sick of this gay shit. And all the gay people went fucking crazy like you're being offended.
No, they way too sensitive.
Look here. I'm being offended.
You're a
Gay is
comedian.
not the new normal. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You got your rights. So the bottom line is you have to take the ridicule like every
Like
other
everybody
minority
else.
group
Absolutely.
that gets talked about.
Yep.
You that shit comes on TV. Ain't no Mexican still on TV.
You're right though.
But y'all are talking
You
about
is,
Mexicans
dog.
in a
What you
minute.
talking about?
You know
No.
what I'm saying?
No, I get exactly what Frank
They'll
said.
talk about Mexicans in a minute.
Yeah.
So stop it with that. Okay, you out of the closet. If you that sensitive, stay in the house,
Stay in the
motherfucker.
house.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
That can't that's courtesy of my man Kool-Aid. Rest in peace, who used to say that shit. You want
That's a piece,
look,
Kool-Aid. Yeah.
I'm not talking about your sexuality. I'm talking about why you shoving that shit down my throat and you think it's wrong. You know what I'm
If you
saying?
speak on it. You should be able to speak on whatever the fuck you
You
wanna
got a
speak
right
on.
to be who
Absolutely.
you are. I got a right to be straight than a motherfucker.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay? So
Yep.
that's a fucking fact. Stop being so fucking sensitive.
I agree.
You can take a dick, but you can't take a joke. I had to say that shit.
That-
Like Dave Chappelle said that shit.
I think everybody y'all can get it, man.
Yeah,
at the
that
end
was
of the day.
factual.
You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
should be able to
Like,
get it.
but it's
Yeah.
out of love though and shit. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker ain't cracking a joke on your ass and shit, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Cause fuck a joke and shit, they want to put their foot up your ass, literally. You know what I'm saying? So
offended. And all I said was, I'm sick of this gay shit. That's what I said. Oh, the whole table. I'm offended. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so that was Facts with Frank, y'all. We coming to the end of the show.
Good shit, Frank.
I want to big up our engineer, GB, girl boy. In the building.
GB.
She did a hell of a job. Except
Yeah,
for-
they be always throwing you to the wolves.
You thought
know?
I didn't see that farting and shit in the while we on air and shit. You ain't think I saw that shit.
Oh yeah, and look, and Amber and shit is posting that.
And,
Oh my god, did y'all see that? What Amber did?
So look though,
Yeah.
we want to thank our guest, Miss Teresa Morris, for
Yes,
coming in,
thank you
stopping
for
in.
Thank you for coming
Again,
on.
shout out
God, always
Ambition.
welcome to come on through again.
Thank
We
you.
want to thank everybody who was listening to us on air, everybody that was checking us out on Facebook, YouTube, everybody that tuned in, checked in. We appreciate the love. Next week, we will have, our guest will be Commander Dale Brown of Detroit Urban Survival. Y'all know who that is. That's the
Get your
guy
ass
who
whooped.
always telling y'all these tactics to use
Ooh,
when
I
go
can't
get
wait
you
to see
fucked up.
him.
Well, we will have him in the building. And thank you, everybody, for checking out the Straight Shooting Podcast. And we are out.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
See y'all next week.
You know, that show went by.
You know what time it is? 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 Time for straight shoot. Hey, look, the clip full and we shooting it straight. Everybody tuned in, can't wait to 8. Break fast. This podcast is one for the books. If you think the verse clean, watch out for the hook. Freeze. I heard Keys gon' spark that tip. With Lean and Frank G, you know they talk that shit. John Q and Dre know exactly what to say. The code is backcourt since Steph and Clay. Straight shooting. Subscribe, like, and share. We on every platform. I promise we everywhere. Straight shooting. We straight shooting. We straight shooting. We straight shooting.